and just like crashed for the first 10 seconds. Oh, you actually did change your chair. Nice. Oh god, it petrifies me after
You're
the first
live.
refresh if it's not right. Am I?
Yep, I checked.
Oh, that's wonderful, dear. Right, I should probably explain what the fuck we're doing in this stream then. Right. Basically, I've got 28 questions here that are meant to test your morals. There's no right or wrong answers. It's just what you would do in this situation. And give us 5 minutes because I need to put my thumbnail on.
Okay.
It gives Kane depression every time.
When you say, are we gonna start, it kind of like gives me an impression that like you got everything sorted.
Hey, right, shit takes time. Kyle, doesn't like the start of the stream take like 5 minutes?
Yeah. It always takes ages.
Not my fault, lad.
Because the whole like uploading a thumbnail thing is a piss take because you gotta go through all the fucking studio, YouTube studio and shit like that.
Yeah.
And what's your blue? Very light, light or dark?
It's either light or cyan.
So it doesn't really matter as long as it's blue.
As long as it's not the dark blue.
Alright.
Oh god, it's thunder lightning outside. Perfect for morals.
Spooky.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does everyone just do stuff the second I start streaming? My neighbour's putting his fucking bins out. It's 10 o'clock.
The bin men are coming tomorrow, Ben. Chill.
Hey, why couldn't you have done that like, in the day? It's 10 o'clock and fam's putting his bins out. I can't even get on my chair, I'm that dumb. Where's the first? There it is.
Right.
Right, are you ready for the first whatever the fuck it is? First moral decision.
That's why like 5 minutes ago.
Kane, shut the fuck up.
And
You
continue to
raged.
delay.
You raged heavily at parkour. You're dumb.
I'll go off a bit. Woman rages. Anyway, hope the fuck
For
you've
the
been
first
delaying
time
enough.
ever. You go out with your husband for dinner at a new restaurant. You shut the fuck up then.
Okay, I'll stop opening it. Alright, go for it.
You go. You just go and do it on the stall. You go out with your husband for dinner. Fuck you. You go out. Right, I'm waiting.
Alright, I'm done. Cap on. Alright, go for it.
You go. I can just. You go and start drinking it. The second I start speaking. Oh god, right. You go out with your husband for dinner at a new restaurant you have not frequented yet. It is part of a town you rarely visit. You're shocked to see your friend's spouse having a dinner with a very young, attractive person. From the way they are behaving, it is obvious that they are more than friends. The couple finishes their meal and leaves without seeing you. They behave very affectionately on the way out the door. What do you do? Right, so I'll summarise what happened. Right, you go to a restaurant with your husband. You see your friend's like fiance or spouse or whatever with another person. They're behaving very affectionately. You perceive them to be clearly more than friends. What do you do?
To be honest, I don't think I would do that much. Like, if anything, it's his business, you know what I mean?
Okay, that. Can you elaborate on that?
Like, I feel like, that's something I feel like it would be more than like, I don't know, like what I say, Like what you and Kyle acted like when I was with Sophie. Just kind of like making something that's not the case of. Like I wouldn't think of it like as Hardy.
Right, so
I think it's just them being friends.
Who the fuck is Sophie?
Or
you
maybe I'll say
remember,
Aldi.
yeah, that girl and me and you were completely embarrassing, Kane.
The one that hugged us.
I can't remember.
Come on, she was outside of Aldi. Me and you were joking about how she definitely
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
shag
yeah,
Kane.
yeah,
No, that jacket, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be like one of those situations and I just wouldn't like
I mean,
think
she
of it as
definitely wanted
bad.
to shag you, like, just saying.
Well,
Oh fuck.
I wouldn't confront them. I would probably, I don't know. That's a hard one because I've never been in that situation.
So I feel like if I went up to my friend and said, "Oh, you go for a while," I was like chat with this guy, but yeah, she has other friends, you know. Why the fuck do you care?
That's a good point. I
Well,
would,
nah. Well, if it was that serious, I would probably. But if they're being that affectionate, right, I would take a picture, and then I'd show it to my friend, tell her it's proof.
I would probably do something very similar. I'd take a picture, just message being like, do you know who this is with your
And why
boyfriend?
they're on a date, yeah.
Like, is this one of his family members or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
I wouldn't not tell her.
Aye, I would have to say something.
Yeah, it's something in some sort of text. Maybe it's not drop them right in it, but like,
I wouldn't be like, your boyfriend's cheating on your lass.
yeah, I would probably hint at something or like tell her to keep an eye on him or something like that.
I'll
You know what I mean?
probably be like, there's this, your boyfriend's like at this restaurant with a girl, has he got arranged like thing with his family or a friend or something?
Yeah, I think it depends like how close you are with that friend as well. Like
Right,
I don't know, like if it's like someone that like like you know like our workplace or something like that, I don't think I'd go through that much effort because
right,
it's like we're not really friends.
let's say, right, it's like a friend that's as close to you as me and Kyle are.
In that case, then yeah, I would take it more seriously because you guys, you know, what I mean,
Are you only friends?
like I'm embarrassed myself around you too often.
Yeah,
Like if you that
Oh,
actually
that was
care.
cool.
oh, it was cool.
Oh, I like skipped and like bounced off the table and landed back up there on your side.
How the fuck did you manage? Wait, oh yeah, you've got an elytron. Like that.
And I like bounced,
Aye.
like I flew. Yeah.
Fuck me, this is fun. Right. So Kane, what you would just like if you close to them, you would say something, but if you
If
weren't,
it
you
was
would just be
close,
like, ah, fuck it.
if it was like if it's something like this, I wouldn't get mixed up in it. But if it's close friends, and you know what I mean. Because
Right.
if I did that, that'd be very embarrassing, and if it's with you, it's not really risking it.
So we've already kind of got an insight to how Kane would work in this kind of situation. He, like, he would care way like, he wouldn't give a shit about just a friend. It would have to be like a close friend for me to get
Yeah.
involved. That's interesting. Can I get the fuck out of my face?
No, stay still.
No, I don't want you to.
Stay
I don't
still.
want to be inside you.
I want to say like, because you can see your face if I turn around. I can like be your face.
No, Kyle, get the fuck out of me.
Right, so Ben, say if it was like I'm not like your best friends in school, but like the step down from your school friends. Would
I
you do
would
the same for them?
probably.
Really?
I would probably be like, yeah, like I know you've saying this person, like, do you know who he's with or no?
I get your point, but for me, I feel like it'd be like very like not not clingy, but like you know what I mean?
Awkward.
Aye.
Why the fuck's there a block up there? What the fuck is going on in here? Kyle's like this chaotic force when we're in this room.
I was trying to build up and nothing was happening. And that's now I know
Yeah,
why.
you're on a slab.
No, there's a torch above me.
And you're on a slab.
Yeah, but wasn't doing it on the slab. I was doing it on that brick above it.
You can't jump
So
one
then it
in a
wasn't.
half block sally.
I was doing that,
Oh, right.
but I couldn't do it because obviously if I jumped and did it, it would hit the torch, and that's why it came off the wall.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, it's
Right,
okay.
move on.
No.
Yes, we've
Ah,
been on this too long.
found it's been like 3 minutes. Calm down.
Boring as.
You bore me. Oh fuck, man, this is like a story.
Oh, fuck, alright. Right, go for it.
You and your family love the beach. This is accurate for Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And decide to spend a weekend at an isolated beach cabin. What the fuck? What's an isolated beach cabin?
Never heard. I'm assuming just like a shack just in the middle of the beach.
Yeah, it's a cabin where it's like private, so there's no other cabins around.
All I know
As
is
in-
like
The cabin.
a cabin in the woods, not at a
And that
beach.
was like a fucking like hiking cabin, like in the snow
There's
mountain or
beach
something like that.
cabins.
Right, okay.
I don't know that.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, Paul Wheeler.
What about Paul Wheeler?
I read something.
Oh,
Kane,
has he?
why do you
Okay,
sit in the chat?
I
Family
just have it on
just chill there.
screen.
Because you literally you call out his messages before he can. It's just so awkward.
Paul,
Like you don't
I
understand,
joined
but it is.
Kyle
I just-
inside Ben, and I think I missed something.
Wait, what?
You've put I joined a Kyle inside Ben, and I think I missed something.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to have to imagine yourself being older in this situation. So obviously you're at an isolated beach cabin. Your teenage daughter often gets bored on you. She'll be dead by the time she's 4 if it was Kane's kid.
Well, just right, we're stretching the imagination by a
Okay.
tiny bit.
Your teenage daughter often gets bored on your getaways. On your getaways. Fuck.
Alright.
I'm so dumb. On your getaways. So you make plans to take your niece along. As soon as you arrive, a storm is looming on the horizon and the water looks rough. You tell the girls they can get ready to swim. What? You say the water's rough and you say, I can't swim.
I was gonna say okay.
But to come back and help unload the car. So they are so excited, they do not pay attention to the last part of what you say and run down to the beach to swim. You do not realize they have done... What? That is not good English. They do not realize they have done so until you hear your daughter scream. You realize they are both caught in a strong current and might be swept out to sea. You're a good swimmer, know you can save one of them. You have a difficult choice to make. Right, there's some other prefixes around here. The teenager is pretty good at swimming and the niece isn't.
Well, obviously I'd pick the niece.
Well, see, I think I picked the niece.
So you're saying you would risk losing your own daughter for your niece?
The thing is it's hard for me to tell like how I would feel because I've got a nephew but I haven't got a daughter. Like you can't feel like that.
Right, kind of like imagine it being your mom then. I feel like that kind of connection would be with your child, like your parents' connection.
In that case, I think I would go for me kid.
I find it really hard to wait. I'm just imagining my mom and my niece in the water. What the fuck would I do? Well, I'm a shit swimmer, so I wouldn't be able
But
to save either.
it did say you're a good swimmer though.
Yeah, okay. So imagine I'm an Olympic athlete, okay.
Yeah.
Right, but you
Right, I
have a
feel-
chance of saving both of them, but like, would you rather secure your mom or slash daughter, whichever way you're
I
looking
feel-
at it?
I feel like what would be like the most easy to explain and less awkward if both of them survive. Because you're obviously gonna have to hold a grudge, but I'm sure like me mum would understand more.
Yeah, that's why you can't think of it if it's your mum as well though, because if it was my mum and my niece, my mum would tell us to get my niece. Or my nephew, if I'm thinking real life. You know what I mean? My mum would want my nephew to live, not her.
Fair point.
What would you do then, Ben?
I'm not sure. I
I would
really
just
don't
try
know.
and grab them both, that's what I would do.
Fair enough. You would try and grab them both. What would I would probably go for my daughter first. Actually, no. Oh God, no. That's so bad.
I would
Right.
go for my nephew, then I would, once I've got him in my hand, I would go for my daughter.
If we're looking at probability, my niece would most likely die if I don't get her first. But my
Yeah.
daughter could survive longer.
So you just gotta hope she can survive long enough for you to grab your niece and
Alright.
get back to her.
But
Yeah.
how do I explain that to my daughter? Just yeah, you're better swimmer, so I'll let you give you
Well,
a higher chance of dying.
I would shout, wait there until I get such and such, wait, I'm coming back.
Could you not just like, oh yeah, you're on an isolated beach. That's why they put that in.
Because you
Yeah.
can't get help.
Yeah.
I'll probably say like if both of them like I'm assuming that they're both screaming, I would probably save the other one. They'd be like, oh sorry, if the other one's like, oh sorry, I didn't hear, the waves were just too loud. You know what I mean?
No, it made the wave just like blocked me out. I had no idea what was going on. It was just weird.
Except from the other one, you know that I could hear her perfectly fine. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, she was like closer, fam. She was 4 miles further away than me.
Well, I would
But,
probably, what you could do as well is check what you have like in the car that you're unloading. Maybe
You just have a
something that
ding.
help you. Like a rope or something like that you could use to attach or
Yeah,
throw.
fair.
You send that hyperventilating to blow a fucking boat up.
Just come on. Just they both die by the time you're on the water. That is actually quite a hard question.
That's a good one.
It's like saying like pick between your family, like it literally is.
It's literally picking between your family. It's also quite like a statistical one, like who would die first. You have to work that out. Right, this is the next one. It's called an office theft. I haven't been seeing the names of these, but I am now.
Okay.
Because I'm nothing if not inconsistent.
Exactly.
You're in charge of a... What?
Second, fucking third word in.
I'm sorry, right, my eyes are dodgy at the minute. You're in charge of the petty cash at your office. What the fuck's the petty cash? However, a co-worker is responsible for making a weekly trip to the bank to make the business deposit and obtain petty cash for the following week. What is petty cash?
Hey Siri, what is petty cash?
Form of cash used for expenditures where it is not sensible to make any disbursement by check, because of the inconvenience and costs of writing, signing, and then cashing the check. Would you like to hear more?
Fair enough. Okay. That
Right.
cleared up. Right, so, there's that, and then in a conversation with your mutual supervisor,
Supervisor.
oh my god, I think I'm having a stroke or something. What is going on? You're asked if the increase in the petty cash amount was enough. You, however, have not seen any additional money. You realise your co-worker has been pocketing the additional money. What the fuck do you do?
Well, yeah,
Well, I
I'll
know.
probably.
That's
I
common
think,
sense.
yeah, just tell your boss.
Right. I'm going to play devil's advocate a bit here. I would probably
Alright,
tell
go
my
for
boss as well. But
Okay, what's your argument?
could you maybe say in a way where you have a good relationship with your co-worker and you don't want to fuck that up?
Alright, let's go with that because it's too obvious otherwise.
Right, let's say like you're good friends with your co-worker.
I would confront them and ask if they're having money trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask
That's a
that.
yeah.
I would tell them that I could help them out if they needed it and not to steal from the cash funds again. Or I would tell the boss. But if I wasn't like close to them, what I would do is I would set up a camera, catch them in the act, send it to the boss. Like,
It's not
bada bing,
illegal.
bada bong.
Filming without permission isn't that
I mean, it's
illegal?
illegal to steal as well, isn't it?
Yep.
I doubt the
Fair
boss is gonna
enough.
fire. I doubt the boss is gonna fire you for that.
It could get a bit fucking edgy with HR, though.
Yeah, true. Right, I think it depends, like, why he's stealing and how long will you be stealing it for. If it was just that one time, maybe twice, I'll let it slip if we're close, but that's if it's like for minor reasons. If it's for like rent troubles, and yeah, I'll try and like see what I can do.
I might, if like kind of edge my way around it, I might be like, no, I haven't seen any additional funds. Do you know what's going on with that? Just so maybe he would look into it, and I don't have to like confront people.
Okay, alright.
That's why I would set up a camera, because you can't start accusing people unless you know for sure. So getting that evidence will help you tell the boss or confront them.
Yeah, I get you with that. That does make a lot of sense.
Also, it seems like one of those situations, like, the longer you let it go out, it might bite you in the ass. And that worries me.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could just go to your co-worker and be like, yo, you want to split this 50-50? Come on, lad. Why are you skimping on us?
Now, me, I can let you slide. Don't worry, I'll let it slide. If.
I let it slide, like, if you give me all of it. Like, I'm just saying, lad, it's a win-win. You get
75%,
nothing, I
okay,
get
just under
everything.
the table. Yeah.
Right. This next one's called Midnight Death.
Ooh.
It's gonna be so shit, I guarantee it.
I know.
Anything with a good name's gonna be shit. Wait, what? Why?
Just let the retard do his thing. Right, go carry on.
Right. You've worked years to be successful in your father's business. You felt like you were obligated to take over as he worked his whole life to build the business left to him by his father. However, the large business in town has seriously cut into profits, and for several years, you and your family have just managed to scrape by. Your father's health has declined and he has been hospitalized. He has a substantial life insurance policy that expires at midnight. If he dies before midnight, you will inherit enough money to pursue a career you have always dreamed and provide adequately for your family. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Kyle, man! Kyle is true chaos incarnate.
This is my escape plan.
Fam, I don't force you to do this. And now he's doing escape plans.
Right, Ben, you see it's like every time, and I think the viewers are starting to get suspicious now.
Hey, they're definitely not in my basement.
Literally every time.
Shut up. Oh, he's gone. Fam, it's not even at the end of the stream
All
at
of
this
that
point.
for
He's gone.
this.
He. What the fuck? He's not even talking now. He's just done.
And if it is right, I would not take the money. I would let him live on until he died. I wouldn't like kill him off. If that was the question.
Paul just put in chat. Quick question: what the fuck is Kyle doing?
It's like I say, he's escaping.
Fam, get back in the fucking basement, you bitch! God, he's doing a runner. Where the fuck's Kane gone?
On top of you, you dickhead. Right.
Right,
Anyway, right. So, what you're saying is, like, kill, what was it, Midar?
right. But in context, he is clinically ill. There's no chance of him getting better.
Right.
Like he is dying sometimes.
He is dying, let's say, within like the month.
Okay.
Do you him now,
And get a bunch of shit like money.
get a bunch of money so you can provide for your family? Or do you just say, let him live?
Sorry.
But if you let him live, your family will probably starve.
Okay, well, the main thing is, does that include me?
Yes, you will starve as well, okay, and you won't get enough calories to gain muscle. He's like, kill the
Right.
cunt.
I
Right,
would
well,
find another way to get money. I wouldn't do that to my family. Simple as that.
Right.
depends. I'm sure my dad would understand.
Yeah,
And I feel like
same. Like, I would probably...
No, you know what I would do? I would go to whoever makes the fucking like time thing for like when you get the money when they die, and I'll kick the shit out of them.
Just
I'll,
fucking
I would tell them
bastard.
to give us longer because like that's stupid. I would like
Give it a week, he'll be dead by then, come on lads.
I would take them to court. Simple as that.
But it's a contract. Your dad
They'll be
signed it.
saying Judge Rinder
Oh,
tomorrow.
fucking hell, lad. You're gonna get drop kicked by Judge Rinder.
Right, well, that's the thing. Right, so my dad wants to keep this business because his dad kept it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would understand that. Like, alright, well, dad, if you keep this business running, you won't have somebody to keep it running for you. Do you realize that? Then maybe that'll probably make him come to his senses.
What do you mean come to a sentence? Just let you kill him? Is that his
The
sentence?
man's dying.
No,
Kate.
as in like fucking what? Destroy, like, sell the business or something like that, and get money from it.
Good plan. I would probably like tell him that family life insurance is running out this week. We ain't gonna have any money, and say if he's like, okay, kill us.
Alright.
Okay, execute me then. There's a
I-
Glock in the cabinet. No one knows what Kyle is doing.
Me job.
What job?
Collecting wood for Kane.
You set up a job for collecting wood?
Ben,
Yeah.
it's been my business the whole fucking time.
Oh, I knew you had a
Oh.
business, but I didn't know anyone was actually buying from it.
Yeah, Kane wanted.
How long ago was this?
He wanted spruce logs like 2-3 weeks ago.
Alright.
And I never got the chance to do it because you weren't here.
No, I left this on, and I left on like 3 or 4 times. I came back and no one was on it by the time.
Hey, I was on it sometimes, because I was just AFKing at my place being like, God, I've done a good job.
I swear you joined, called me gay and all that, and then just left.
Yeah,
With all your signs saying fucking slag and all that, my guy.
yeah, that was fun.
Fuck you.
There's originally a field of glass penises, but I thought that was a bit too much.
Oh, how not glass. How way.
Yeah, I know, I destroyed it. It was painful. So yeah, I would probably, moving on, I would probably like ask my, like tell my dad about the situation, see what his input is.
Yeah.
Can someone explain why I have a shulker full of white wool?
Because you were going to build like your doom,
Oh yeah.
and no one in the stream knows what that means.
To be continued. End the stream.
Fuck off.
Alright, so how many questions is that? You said 20? 28?
Yeah, I think we've done like 3.
Yeah, nah, because we've been dragging it so long with our fucking 25 theories each.
I mean, that's good conversation, though. It's interesting.
Yeah, but this is gonna go on to like 3 in the morning.
We don't need to do them all.
And personally, I thought it was a good suggestion.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Paul, call the police. We are being held at our own will. Please, I beg.
You're being held at your own will, so that means you're not being held against your will.
That's what I meant to say.
There
No,
it
no,
is.
no. He said he was held
I
at his own will.
I couldn't
Therefore,
say it
police
properly
are
because
not
I'm held at
necessary.
gunpoint. I couldn't say it properly.
We had one escape plan, you
So,
fucked it, Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Kyle,
I'm
you're in
sorry.
a different house. I can look across my fucking street and see you.
Oh shit, Winier's basement.
I don't have a basement. And that's what I want you to think.
Alright, well, next question then.
Right, this is called Get Rich.
Oh,
So it's perfect for you, Kane.
Go wrap
You
the
know,
stab in the
'cause you're
back.
Richard's son.
Got you.
Oh, sure, Barry.
Fucking Ben.
Barry. Your friend offers you an opportunity to make a great deal of money very quickly.
Okay.
He has arranged to set up an offshore account for your profits. He will not tell you exactly how he is making this money, but you get the impression that it's not exactly legal. He only wants an investment of £500 and promises you will have enough from your minimal investment that you will never need to work again. What do you do?
Well, I don't know the ins and outs, but that sounds like a pyramid scheme.
It does kind of sound like a pyramid scheme.
Fine. How do they go again? You donate money, then you just don't get it back. The guy fucks off.
No, what happens with a pyramid scheme is that you invest money into it. Well, this is my knowledge of it. I might be completely wrong. You invest money into it, then they pay you back your investment with other people's investment,
Ah, okay.
and that's how it inevitably crumbles because you can't do that enough times while making profit.
Yeah, okay. So some people do get a short end of the stick.
Yeah,
Most people.
and yeah, if you're not one of the first people to get in on it, you're fucked.
Just though, like, you don't have to work for the rest of your life or some shit like that. It's just like. Alright.
Ways I've just answered the question. Move on.
No, we haven't. Kyle, why do you get so depressed when we do these?
You've literally just answered it. You've just said it's a waste of time to invest in it. So
Well, we
obviously not
don't
gonna
know
invest.
for sure if it is a pyramid scheme.
Well, I wouldn't anyways, because if you've got £500 to give, then you've obviously got enough money to take care of yourself. Simple as.
Okay. This one's
Okay.
called.
Huh?
Are we done now, or
Yeah.
right?
This one's called Telling a Secret. Your
Okay.
friend tells you that they committed a crime. They explain that they are having trouble sleeping at night and feel that you are the only one they can trust with their confession. A few days later, you read the paper that someone has been arrested for your friend's crime. What do you do?
I don't do anything, to be honest.
So, right, I'm imagining it's one of you two
That's what I'm imagining, yeah.
that have done a crime. Right, let's set a baseline of what crime it is.
I was
Robbery?
gonna say it hasn't said what.
Armed robbery? So, like,
Yeah, alright.
walking in a shop with a gun or something? Because if it's graffiti, who gives a shit? It has to be something serious, but not something heinous, because you wouldn't like, murder anyone. I mean, Kane's
Yeah.
a bit suspicious, but...
What the fuck? Okay.
Right, so armed robbery.
Yeah, let's say one of us done armed robbery. Right. And they confess to you that they've done it, but then you
Yeah.
read in the paper that someone else has been convicted of that crime. So, do you let the innocent person rot in prison while your friend lives a high life even though he done the crime? Or do you call in your friend and be like, yeah, you fucked up, I'm calling the police? But
I
it
feel
does
like
say that they're having trouble sleeping at night, so they clearly feel remorse for the crime.
I was just about to say, I think I would probably go out and try and comfort my friend, as weird as that sounds.
Fam, I go shoot up like a shop. Next day, Kane's hugging us, being like, "It's okay, lad, it's okay."
Right, and you probably does for money use like a realistic baby gun or something.
Probably. Well, it turns out from our last thing, like 2 disrespectful discussions ago, I am the most psychotic out of the friend group. So
I mean, I don't really think they count.
yeah, they're clearly not like accurate. But
Why'd you hate it? Like,
It was fucking terrifying. I hate everything about it.
oh, okay.
what do you mean it was terrifying? Was it like
I'm
the count
pretty
and
sure
floor
I had a
one?
nightmare after.
I mean, I have nightmares every night, so it's not new for me.
I don't have dreams in like months. It's bullshit.
Can you try and guess which one it is I had a nightmare about?
Was it the count
The
and
window
floors?
one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got murdered.
That one was eerie.
It chilled me to the bone.
That is that's terrifying. Like, if you don't know the story about it, there was like a question about someone waving their finger after murdering someone at you, and it was like they were counting the floors.
To come
get
get
to
you.
you.
Like, ooh, I'm shivering.
That
even
is
thinking
at oh god, do you have sent a shiver down my spine a bit?
Like, no, but what not like terrified me more was that like in my head I thought of that face, but then I put it like away, like I didn't want to think about it. So I thought of other things like he was crazy or something like that, and then all of a sudden you both said your answer and it was that. You just got it right, and it
Oh,
terrified us.
I think we're going to murder you.
No, like it was the thought that like I'd thought the same thing as you first. Like it was.
And you were like, nah, it's too scary. You get that away from my mind.
Uh-huh. And then I'm pretty sure that night I had a nightmare about someone coming to kill us from counting the floors.
Well, I live across from you, so it might have been me.
I bet you do need to count his floors, like.
Exactly.
I
I was going
know.
to say 2 floors. Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow. Like,
Quick
I'm like,
maths.
I'm terrible at maths. Absolutely terrible.
So I'm assuming that like he feels bad for what he's done, and like he always feels bad, and then a few days later they get a random person, and I feel like that
Yeah.
was like obviously I'd stack up on top of that. So I feel like if I am gonna like spare my friend here, I don't want to like off himself or any like extreme thing like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I think yeah, the first thing I would do is try and comfort them.
I would let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. The crime.
Ben, why are you
wasn't
still making
really
jokes like that in
bad.
2001, bro? 21.
I would say
bro.
them, everything's fine. But if the police show up at my door, you're a goner. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
I'll be
I would
like,
try-
fam, I'm not gonna go tell them, but like, if they ask, I'm not gonna lie.
If they're asking they're suspicious to me, then yeah, you're down. I'm not going to get done for that.
I'm not gonna like put you into them, but like, if they ask about it, fam, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
As soon as it bothers me, then it's a problem.
I know. Just like, if it's gonna fuck with my life, I don't need my family to go through that, lad.
Ah, exactly. So I go try and comfort, but also like let them know, I was like, yeah, you really did fuck up, yeah.
Yeah, mate, like, what are you playing at? I'm imagining I'm saying this to Kane, because he's the most likely to commit a crime I've used to.
So that's the thing. Like, if they felt remorse about it, then you're comfortable in yourself to know that they probably won't do it again.
Yeah.
But if they were happy about it, if they were like, "Oh, look at all this stuff I've got, I can sell it and get us a load of money. Just don't tell the police. Someone's been framed." I would tell the police straight away,
Yeah.
because then you know
Fucking
they're
hell,
gonna
he's
do it
back.
again, and it's gonna Hi,
Oh
hold on.
shit. Someone.
I collected the wood. Now I have to wait for it to grow again.
Alright, sound. So I'll pretty much say answer for everyone?
Yeah, like, just be like, I'm not gonna like hand you over to the police, but if they come asking me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most reasonable answer you could have.
Aye.
Probably the morally right one to do would be handing them over.
Yeah, but it's just not
Your
like.
friends not stupid, they would understand. So
Aye.
Maybe,
Like, if it's between just that one guy going to prison, it's not really like personal to me.
Yeah.
But,
But like probably like the morally superior one would be like hiding your friend and being like you found this innocent person doesn't deserve it, right? You commit the crime, go to jail.
yeah.
But I don't think I would do that.
Yep. Right, what's the title for the next one?
The lifeboat.
Oh god, well, I'm guessing we have to throw someone off a lifeboat for like space or something.
I
Food.
don't know. Let's get
We
into
found the real Little Mermaid. What do we do?
twat that bitch. She doesn't deserve legs. Right. Imagine this. You're on a cruise and the ship encounters an unexpected storm. The storm continues to rage and eventually you are... Notice how I gave up on making an atmosphere after the first 4 lines.
Yeah.
Storm continues to rage and eventually you and the other passengers are told you must head to the lifeboat and abandon ship. As people begin to line up, you realise some lines have fewer people, some have families, and some seem to be younger, single people. You know you are strong and capable. Do you choose to help a group composed of 3 families with a few young children, a group of seniors who what? Oh my god, it's a basic word and I can't say it.
The
Who obviously could use your help. I hear it. Oh, I couldn't say that. We'll go with the young, strong people who have the better chance of surviving. Right.
So is this like which family I would go with to get on the boat?
Basically, yes. Right. You're a young, fit, healthy person. Sorry, Kane, you don't fit in with this. You're like
Never do.
400 years old. Kane's like a
Okay.
few months older than Kyle, so he's a pensioner.
Right, so I don't get it, so I'm going in with these boats.
Right. So you're a young, healthy person. There's 3 groups of people you could go into a boat with. Like, so you go into a boat with a family and children. You have a chance of making their lives easier. You will help them because you're fit and healthy. You could do a lot of stuff for them. The
Right.
elderly people that really need your help, like without you, they're probably going to die. Or a group of strong people that you have the highest chance of surviving with.
Okay,
But,
right.
but if I go with the old people, then I might not survive.
You'll have the lowest chance of surviving with the old people, but you will drastically increase their chances of surviving. So, like, without you going with them, they're practically dead.
Ooh.
So, let's say you have like a 9% chance of surviving if you're with the strong people, a 50% chance with the family, and like a 40% chance with the elderly.
Okay, right.
But you'll be improving the elderly's chances from like 5% up to 40%. You'll be improving the family's chances from like 30% up to 50%. And the strong people's, you ain't changing that.
Alright.
Oh, Paul's put in chat, disrespectful discussions in a nutshell. Ben jumps around, Kyle fucks off, and Kane just stands there. Accurate.
That's a good one. Right.
Oh shit, I forgot to plant a tree.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was wondering where the fuck it went. It was in my inventory. Right, but I would probably, I don't know, I'm stuck between the family and the old people.
Right, well. Alright, so what is that 2 elderly and like fucking 3 family members?
Basically, there's just a group of seniors. It doesn't specify how many. Just a group
Oh,
of
okay,
old
right.
people.
Right.
You have and there's a family with a few young children, which you could help and give them a better chance of surviving. You've got the seniors that you will drastically help and give a better chance of surviving, or the strong people who you have the highest chance of surviving with.
Okay, right.
Right. if we look at it at like a cold, unfeeling way,
Logic.
like
Family.
logically, the old people don't have long left anyway.
That's what I was thinking,
Exactly,
yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
So
Like,
the kids then.
I was thinking the family because the
yeah,
kids are like the future.
like,
Yeah.
but if you're self-centered bastard, Kane, he's definitely in the boat with the strong people. He's like, ah,
It's
fuck
either,
no.
it is either the strong or the family for me.
I would
That's the
probably have to go
conclusion.
with a family. But I feel like in the moment, I wouldn't be like, oh, who can I give a better chance of surviving? I'd be like, how am I surviving?
Yeah.
Be like, okay, they're fit and strong, they'll save me. Could also be like, if you get stranded on an island, who can you outfight to cannibalize each other?
Yeah, true.
So the family's easy. There's a few kids there, they ain't gonna be hard to put down.
That's a good
You know
point.
what? I've changed my mind. I would go with the old people.
Why?
Why?
Because if the family, then they've obviously got a dad with them that could help them, that could provide them.
But the old people are probably gonna die anyway.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, I want to be with the old people because I'm the only chance of their surviving that much longer to get back to their family.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go with the family because I feel like I would like secure the kids' safety if I went instead of picking the elderly or the strong people.
Right. I'm thinking along the same lines as Kane, because, right, they're elderly. They've at most 10 more years. Which is a long time, but with the kids, that's like
Compared to the kids, it's nothing.
60 plus for the kids.
Yes, but you've got to look at, like, if you weren't there, who's more surviving? Obviously the family. So you're going to up the chances of the elderly because they've still got a higher chance.
But you can also up the chance of the family. Do you secure the kids' safety for sacrificing the elderly?
But that's what I mean, you can't secure it because it's a 50-50. You can't
But like, it
secure
went up with you being there.
I would go with the elderly.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
Family.
I would go family as well.
Alright.
But I'm not going to be here being all morally superior. I feel like in this situation, I probably would just panic and pick the strong people.
Oh yeah, we got all the time to talk about for this, but in real life, yeah, I think I would be thinking about myself, like, in
Yeah.
the moment.
Self-preservation would kick in.
Exactly, yeah.
But I'm believing like the morally right one would be the family.
Yeah, if I have time to think about it and, like, think things through, yeah, I think I would go with family overall.
Yeah.
That was a good
I
question.
just don't think I could leave them, the old people, like, struggling like that.
Aye, that's a fair point.
It wouldn't sit right in my head.
Aye.
That
Yeah, the
makes a
situation
lot of sense.
absolutely sucks. But,
Oh yeah, it's a horrible situation. No, people are dying.
Straight up Titanic.
Like,
Yeah.
that's some dodgy shit right there, that's... But I'm sorry, there's enough room for Jack on that fucking door, so she's a bitch.
They really
Didn't
was.
like Mythbusters do like a thing?
It was like time we could have fit on me 4 times.
Aye. Then I calculated how fucking big the raft was and all that, and just
Yeah.
yeah, he could have survived. I don't know why he didn't.
Very easily. Alright, this one's called... What? Sarcastic friend. This one sounds like it's gonna be shit.
Okay.
Your friend has a great sense of humour, however, sometimes his jokes involve... No, this is literally just our friend group, we wouldn't care about it. Okay, next question. Literally the question's like, they may sometimes make inappropriate jokes, it make people feel bad, physical flaws, what do you do to that friend?
Yeah,
That's literally our friend group.
I don't care. I get insulted. I insult. It goes both ways. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this one's called Hit and Run. Isn't that a fucking Simpsons game? Simpsons Hit
Oh
and
yeah,
Run.
Simpsons sent one. Aye.
That was a banger, like. Wasn't it like GTA Simpsons?
It was, yeah. I loved it.
Right. Late one night, you're driving home in a bad rainstorm. Right. My hand's fucking moving. I can't see my... Right, I need to put it... Oh, fuck it. Late one night, you're driving home in a bad rainstorm. A drunk... No, a drunk... Not a truck. A drunk real out in front of your car and you try and stop but you hit him. Nobody sees you. The guy looks and smells as if he is homeless. You check to see how badly he's hurt and realise he is dead. You've never even had a speeding ticket, and you're an upright professional with a family and are well known and respected in your community. Basically, that's saying no one would suspect you for killing this guy.
Right.
Do you make a report anonymously, confess your crime, or drive on home and forget about it? I am having several strokes while reading this.
Right, well, first of all, right, so was the guy that drove in front of me drunk? Is that what it said?
Yes.
Well, if it was sober, I think I'll take responsibility. But because he's in the wrong, I'm not gonna, like, take thing for that, I'm not just gonna drive off.
You're just going to drive off and just leave the dead guy there.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what's the question again? Am I driving?
Right, you're driving
Right.
down a road. This drunk driver speeds out in front of you. You hit into him. You can't brake in time. He dies in the crash. What do you
Like
do?
in his car. He's in his car dead.
He's in his car dead. Just dead in his car. Just say, ugh, dead.
And did he say he was drunk, right?
He was drunk, yes.
I would call the police.
Yeah. I don't know how to argue against that, yeah. That's,
Because he's drunk, I'm not. The police
Yeah.
will come, do a breathalyzer on him. Well, really, it's not really a breathalyzer. If
he's dead. He ain't breathing that.
but there'll be other tests that can
Yeah,
run to-
blood alcohol test.
Yeah. They would say he's got alcohol. They would say I haven't. I would then say he then drove in front. I hit into him. You would have the evidence of the car, like the back of his car being dented and the front of mine being dented. They would believe you.
Yeah, also to go along with that, wouldn't there be like security cameras? This is England, we've got shit tons of security cameras
Yeah,
everywhere.
there'll be speed cameras.
There'll be something that would like see what happened.
Okay, alright, I changed my mind now. I forgot that I would leave my car dead and it probably would go back to his... And what
Yeah.
to say is obviously it's going to be a lot worse of like a penalty.
If you
Well, not
obscure
necess-
justice,
you
I
won't-
think's the correct term.
You won't get anything done. You'll probably get a fine or something like that. You won't get nothing like to do with his death or anything like that.
Fam, you killed the
Because
guy.
he's drunk. He's drunk. He drove in front of you.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know.
your fault. He committed the crime.
Okay, yeah, I changed my mind and I'll go with that.
What the fuck? This song's called Third Strike.
Alright.
Right, your teenager has had a rough few years. Okay, so you've got a kid again. First came an arrest for shoplifting. The item was of little value, so it was only a misdemeanor. I can pronounce misdemeanor fine, but I get stuck on anonymous.
They were the words I got you.
Yeah. Then your teen was with some friends who were smoking pot and driving too fast. Your team has promised that they are turning over a new leaf and seem to be on the right track, doing better in school, coming home by curfew. What parent has a fucking curfew?
I know.
I have a time where you would want them to come in or like call you, but like a curfew, that sounds a bit
The
legal.
American.
Yeah.
And genuinely having a much better attitude. Now you get a call from the local police station saying your son was with a group of kids who broke into a liquor store and stole beer. Do you go to the station and see how you can get your teen out of this jam or let him accept whatever consequences befall him?
I would
Oh.
help him.
Wait, what?
Right, basically, Kane, you got a kid, right?
Yeah, I know, I get the story, I'm just like, wait, what? You would help the kid?
Yes.
I would help him, yes.
It's still my kid.
If he actually did, what? Nah, if he actually did, then yeah, it's his, like, thing. He's old enough to like deal with that shit.
Fam's literally like Stalin. The son gets
Well,
put
okay.
in prison. I'm fine with this. Let him die.
It's okay. Put yourself in that kid's situation, right? In that teen situation.
But I assume that I did go into a shop with a group of friends, and yeah, robs and
He
robbed
never
the
said
shop.
he went into the shop. He said he was with a group of friends who robbed the shop.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, I see.
Would you want your parents to come to the thingy to pick you up, or would you want them, or would you like accept that they're going to ring and say put him in jail?
Okay, right. Now that he didn't actually rob it himself.
Well,
okay,
we don't
yeah,
know if he
You don't
actually
know
robbed
that,
it
kid,
himself.
you don't
Well,
know that.
I know, I get that. I get what he's saying now. But if he assume that he did, you know, as he said, you know, turn a new leaf and has gone better. I assume that he wouldn't. I assume that he didn't do anything, and yeah, I would help
I
him
would
out.
fight to help. Aye.
I would definitely be like, okay, did you do it? What's going on?
What's your proof? Aye.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
why
Yeah.
were you with these people? I would start asking, well, like, kid questions, being like, what, you on a good path? What the fuck happened?
Okay. Yeah.
And see if I could, like, maybe get him a lesser sentence, maybe stop the sentence altogether.
Yeah. Also, that kid
Ain't
knows
gonna
getting new
help
friends.
you with a kid, man.
Oh,
Kid's
trust me, I'm
kid
not getting
will die
that.
in a week. Right, where's this next one? Right, this one is called... No, not that one. Reward a job well done. Right. You understand the importance of teamwork in your job. You share ideas and responsibilities with your team members on a daily basis. In your weekly team meeting with your supervisor, one of your co-workers takes credit for a time and money saving change in operation procedures you devised. Basically, you've came up with an idea and your co-worker took credit for it. Your supervisor thinks your co-worker came up with the change and your co-worker does not correct the misinterpretation, but allows the boss to not only commend him, but offer a bonus. They go to your co-worker and demand he corrects the situation. Go to the supervisor and explain you should receive the commendation and reward, or keep quiet as you do not believe in ownership of ideas.
Right.
If
I
I'm being
feel.
honest, I've completely zoned out. I didn't hear a word you said.
Are you fucking serious?
Fam, I swear this
I was
happens
thinking
every
of
time.
something else. Sorry.
It's happened every time.
Just
Like, pretty
move
much-
on. Do you answer that question or not? I'll answer the next one.
I know
Okay,
I'm
right.
explaining them after anyway, so it doesn't matter. Basically, you've came up with an idea at your workplace. A co-worker has stole it. Well, brung it up in the meeting. And your supervisor gives him all the credit for the idea. What do you do?
Including giving him like a bonus.
Yeah, he gave him a bonus and they said, good job. Well done,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Big up. Yeah, did good.
Yeah. Okay, I think this goes back to like the very first question for me. I don't want to come off as like clingy or like petty, but I feel like now that like okay, we're putting it like that, I'll try and like take his ideas if I can. And overall about the whole
Doesn't
situation,
want to come off petty. Does the most petty option
well, no,
possible.
if we're gonna play if that's how we're gonna play it, I get it now.
Don't hit the,
And I feel
hit the game.
Exactly. Exactly, that's it. What are your thoughts?
I'd probably go up to the guy and be like, right, you're taking all the credit for my idea. Like, I don't really mind too much, but like, just don't do it again, please.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll kick the shit out of you and your family. Especially your
Ooh.
fucking teenager Gerald, he's a bastard.
Especially your son with fucking Asperger's.
Especially your son who like robbed a liquor store with a bunch of friends after being this is the guy that nicked the idea as the father of the guy from the last story.
And he's the son of the guy with the business.
It's a cinematic universe.
I would quit the job.
Also rammed into a drunk driver. You would quit
Wait, you
your
would-
job.
Mhm.
Why?
I would
Really?
move on. Yeah.
Fam, you know how hard it is to get a job sometimes.
Well, if there's someone in there in my workplace that's like that, I don't want to be in that environment. I'd rather just
Kane,
move
are you
on
eating
to something
TikToks?
else.
No, I'm sorry, some things fell. Right.
I'm like, what the fuck is he got on the racker?
Because there's no point in going through the whole like thing of confronting them or telling your boss.
So
just work.
basically, what
I'll
you're
just
saying
leave.
is, any job you have, if someone's a dick, you'll leave that job.
No, if they're a dick, that's a different story. If they're stealing my ideas, who's to know they're not going to do it again? And if they got a raise, then fuck them. I'm gone. I'll get a different job.
What happens if that happens in multiple jobs? You just keep leaving your job.
But you can't prove that it was your idea, so what you're going to do? Just stand there and put up with it? No, I would just leave.
Admirable.
Alright, so we got a nice little, how to put it? Diversity here. Yeah.
Variety slash diversity, that is great. Different opinions, that's what we like. No way, this isn't disrespectful enough. Kyle, you're a dick! Alright, we'll go through like one more. Right. We'll try and find a decent one.
Just an eye-catching title.
Right. This one doesn't even have a title.
Oh
Right.
shit.
You suspect your neighbour of child abuse. You are not sure if they have a fit room kid or something is really wrong. So basically, right,
What, is that it?
Is that
Yeah.
it?
that's all it is.
Like,
Okay, right.
There's no options, right. You suspect your neighbour of child abuse, but you're not sure if, like, the kid has, like, anger issues or something. So he's just lashing out, or if something's, like, bad going on there. What the fuck do you do?
Fuck, that's a hard one. I'd probably like, right. I think I'd go on my like set like cameras up at my window or something like that. If I'm obviously I can't stare at them 24/7.
So you
Oh
know
man,
it's
just
child
count the
abusing
floors.
the kid.
Right, you suspect your neighbour of abusing his, like, child. But you're not sure if the kid just has anger issues and throws fits over everything. Or if he's...
I would ask the kid. I would get the kid alone. I would ask him.
He could have worded that better.
No, but like,
I'll get the kid alone.
well, I'm obviously not going to do it in front of the parents, am I?
That's actually a good idea.
I
I
would
would-
ask them if they say no, everything's fine, and they look suspicious while saying it. Then I would put in a report with the police.
But you're not sure.
Sure,
Maybe
sure,
they're
sure.
like really used to saying no, it's fine, and they don't have a response. Like they don't. They just say it now. They don't have like an emotional response to saying it.
Right. I think I'd have like maybe it's like at the window. Like, oh, it's not on their window, but it's like
Just full 4K
Just sit
camera
on-
glued to the window.
fucking
One of-
tripods, everything reaching to the second floor.
One of them fucking like boom mics just in there through the window. Kane sits in a high chair in a director seat.
Maybe it's for like I don't know, like 4 days or something like that. If that's going on in that house, like the kid doesn't actually, I don't see the kid actually getting hit, I would just probably put it off.
But right, if it's like a really bad situation, what happens if you wait too long trying to get evidence?
Well, if it's that bad, it must be more obvious, and I would have more against them.
Might not be obvious, though. There's a lot of
It's your neighbour. You're bound to have something.
It doesn't necessarily say how close a neighbour is. I'm feeling like this is more like America
American,
standards, like
yeah.
fully detached houses, not like the semi ones in England, where you have a decent distance between each house. A good thing about being in England, it's very obvious if something's going on next door. I can literally hear my neighbour's shag. It's horrifying.
Turn your music all the way up.
Fam, I just have to have headphones in because fam, they go to rhythms of songs and shit. I'm not even lying.
Do.
They just yell scream. Do. Anal. Do.
Well, I would just do it.
Oh yeah, this is an
Anonymous.
abusive story.
I would just do an anonymous report to the child services.
That's
They would
logical.
investigate, and
Be
they
like-
won't trace it back to me because it's anonymous. So
Be like, I feel like some shit's going down with like my next door neighbour. Could you go and investigate that?
exactly.
Fam, I might just go in there, Rocky Balboa, shoot the parents, take the kid.
Do dramatic like fucking open a door. Like, you go in the house, hear some ruckus, then you run out with the kid in your arms, maybe the dog in your, and the house just blows up. Like some action
Right.
fucking shit.
Kane, Kyle, are you ready to go FBI mode on this guy's house?
No, what I would do is I would like get the kid, threaten him, to tell the truth. If he wouldn't, if I would say like, tell me the truth now, or I'm gonna punch you, or you're being beat up.
Aye, that's logical.
You're gonna beat him up.
You're gonna beat him up if he doesn't tell you that he's being beat up.
Yeah.
What happens if he's not? He's just kicking the shit out of a kid with ADHD.
No, what's that black guy from football yesterday? Liar, bang.
The black eyes from you last night, lad. You just losing the fuck. Oh, just put in chat Ben's story for the stream. I can hear the next door neighbour do the in-out shake it all about.
Like, around about what times are these?
Fam, they've gone for an hour once, lad. Like, it's not a set time. It's more like between the hours of like 10 to like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
But like, not obviously consistently that entire time. But like, I've heard them go like 3 times in one night, lad. I don't know how that guy has that much stamina. Like, I have to congratulate him for something. Like
can hear
fam's
you
going
through-
for it.
He hears you through the wall, he just taps the door. Thanks, man.
Just chat, Dad. I really do try. But nah, he's a stallion, clearly.
On the Russian or like German or something.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure they are. Or
Turns
Polish
out
or
they just have a
something.
torture room back there, and that's what I've been hearing. Nah, but one time it was rattling the fucking. You know how I've got like the Deadpool, like arch
It
my
was
sister done on the
It
wall.
was rattling the frame.
It rattled a little bit, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So clearly, I kind of had a good idea what was happening. He was probably pitting his wife against the wall. My wall.
How does it feel knowing that behind that wall is probably like that woman's like ass stain or something?
Well, I'm okay with that, lad. Oh, it's bad because I know what's happening. At first I thought they were like putting up paintings, but I didn't think they need that many paintings.
Damn, the paints are like half on. What the fuck are they?
And then you hear them moaning.
I've never heard mooning. I'll say that.
What?
I've heard like kind of like.
Then he obviously isn't doing something right, then, is he?
I've heard like talking, and then like the incessant.
That sounded too accurate.
That's 'cause he's in me room now, mate. I said it was next door. Nah, lad. Let's have a brothel in here. Then it kind of normally goes a bit like. He speeds up at certain intervals and I'm scared.
That's where you know he finds the spot.
Just, oh yeah.
Oh shit, I lost it again. Right, let's just run around
I
with it.
haven't
There
heard
it
a
is.
moon because I don't think they would be like loud enough. But I have heard a fuck yes. And that's kind of when I put together they weren't putting up paintings.
No man, it's just like, it was so. She said fuck yes because the paint was so like neatly like put in. Wasn't like off to the side or anything. Like that. It was perfect.
It was like so straight. It was just perfect, man. Just like really
was-
hit all the spots.
Literally had an orgasm. It was just so good.
But like, fam, I swear God, I once heard a Scooby Doo theme song being played with headsets. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but imagine it. What's new, Scooby Doo? We're coming after you. Gonna stop. Just wild, just thumping against the wall. That would, that would scar me for life.
Probably not being a Scooby Doo anymore.
Imagine that.
Unresolved episode.
Go to Scooby Doo to start.
Stop that tune though, innit?
It is actually a banging song. I actually really like the Scooby Doo theme song. Have you heard like the Kane I showed you like the actually good metal version of it? Not
Yeah,
the
that
bad
was
one.
actually bad. No, the one I was just playing screaming.
Like the actually good one. It's
one did.
amazing.
That did bang, yeah.
Yeah. So any one of you have any stories similar to mine?
You might believe this. You might not believe it or not, but actually no.
Ah, weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? How that works.
Damn. Do you have any funny stories you would like to share?
Paul, Ben's story from stream. I can hear next door do a shake out, shake it all
Yeah.
out.
It's woken us up once. I can say that. I don't know exactly how it woken us up because it's not loud. It's really not that loud, but like, all I can remember is I woke up once to just slight banging, like behind me, and I was like, right, that's definitely not in my room.
Just mine.
And I was like, oh,
Like
yeah,
this.
they're doing that.
What do? You just try go about to just put your music on and wait till they stop.
Kane, I've told you they've went for an hour before. I can't wait for them to stop because I don't know how excited they are.
I got you.
But to be fair, it's kind of stopped recently. Maybe he's gotten a bit shit.
I got you.
I mean, it hasn't stopped, but it's slowed down. So I feel like there might be tension in their relationship.
That's how you. When the next day, when the next like fucking don't name an announcement, the relationship's gonna fail. You haven't banged within 2 weeks.
I just go
Yeah,
around, right, what's going on, lads? I haven't heard shagging for about 3 weeks. What's going on?
Listen, you haven't woke me up in like a month. What's the problem here? Let me talk to us.
I've got a marriage counselor on the way.
therapy. No, Ben rocks up. Do you need help?
Oh god, no. They're really not the most attractive couple.
I don't know, good looking at it.
No. And my fucking niece was awake and just screaming in the house, and that's wonderful.
Yay!
Absolutely banging. Oh god, no, I've said it, they're gonna start.
The thumping bit continues.
You just hear in the background.
Do you often hear the typical mattress, so like... Yeah.
That's exactly what. It's more just like a rhythmic thump that speeds up and slows down. Like, I don't think the squeaks are loud enough. I feel like you've got such power, it makes the bed rise off the ground. Well, things like I don't know exactly what's making the noise, but it's clearly them shagging. But I don't know where the noises come from. Is it like their bed? Is it hitting against the wall?
Do you reckon he's like... Do I use a bomb or a power bomb? A super bomb?
Kane, he's not. Right, there's this joke me and Kane have that a power bottom is where they shag you through the floor.
Ben said what a normal power bomb was, and then as he was describing like a super power bomb, I just went under the mattress. Or like on the floor below him or some shit like that. Just a funny little imagination. But
Through the floorboards.
wait, so are we gonna wrap this up now? Another question, what's going on?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
let's wrap this.
hey,
Yes, dickhead, what? What? You'll give me attention. Alright, so what were you saying now?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ben, don't
wrap-
show the stream. Okay.
gonna- He's built a house.
What? Oh, wow,
He's
yeah.
got fully decorated interior.
He has a window and everything.
Yeah, this
yeah, I've
is
got the best view.
actually kind of nice. It's a good view as well.
This area of the castle was just empty. I needed to do something. It's my secret hideout. Now we're gone.
He's built a fucking house. Okay, right. Thanks for watching the stream. Fuck off.